by chance that this struggle came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the Deadly Alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction. Defying the Elder God's wishes, he alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in mortal combat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom. Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand. But the combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a Thunder God. Raiden was defeated. The Deadly Alliance had won. Their victory was short-lived. As suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the former allies turned on each other. The Deadly Alliance was no more. Quan Chi defeated Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld. And that ruler had returned. Matsunaga, former Emperor of Outworld, the Dragon King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to Outworld to reclaim his army and impose his dominance. Death awaited all who stood in his way. And so it was that a new alliance was formed out of desperation. Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. Raiden began to realize that even their combined might was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
Hello and welcome to another Mortal Kombat review. This time we're doing Mortal Kombat Unchained on the PSP. Pretty much Mortal Kombat Deception with knobs on. A few extra characters thrown in. We've got Goro and Shao Kahn for a start. And a few people from Deadly Alliance, Kitana and Jax, and Blaze and Mocap I believe are in this. Let's have a quick peek down at the options here. Combat at the top and chess combat, puzzle combat, conquest. Have a look at the content we got in here. So this is where all your unlockables go when you unlock them either in the crypt or through playing Conquest Mode. And this is the crypt here. Basically as you go through Conquest Mode or have fights or anything like that, you unlock coins. Ruby, gold, silver, onyx, platinum and jade. So you can concept art unlock there. Realistically it's a huge game, and as you can see I've still not fully unlocked everything that's in it. Some of it's fairly pointless stuff, other stuff's actually quite nice to have. Let's back out to the menu on this one. Show you some of the other bits and pieces that we've locked through going through the crypt. So these are bonus characters. You get the full list of them anyway, but as you unlock alternate outfits and whatnot, you unlock unlockable bio cards in here as well. So this is Shao Kahn's alternate costume. Makes him look pretty macho, I believe you will agree there. And Havoc. I think this one was based on a Noob Saibot alternative costume, if I'm not mistaken. And we've got the arenas that you can unlock and are already unlocked in the games, with a little bit of info on them as well. And this is the endings. Once you've unlocked the ending, so you'll end up in here. As you can see, I've not completed it with everybody yet. Just a few of my favourite characters. Scorpion, obviously, Baraka, Shao Kahn and whatnot. Just in case you wanted a picture of the design team, there we go. And one of my favourite bits, the soundtrack. I actually love the soundtrack to most of the Mortal Kombat games. A little bit of a write-up on each of them there as well, just for bonus measure. Deadpool music there, one of my favourites in the series. Show you quickly the Conquest Mode. I will cut this footage about a little bit. It is just literally a rough idea. It's a good idea, poor execution in my opinion. It's too very fiddly. It takes a long time. Quite glitchy, but the idea was good. You know, learning a little bit more about each of the characters.
Our greatest warrior was defeated in battle many ages ago. It is said that he carried a bone shield into combat when he was slain in the southern wastelands. If you find it for me, stranger, I will give you a reward.
And that's how you get a few of the unlockables in the game. Certain chests and bits and pieces only come out at certain times of the day as well, just to make it a little bit more difficult.
Shujinko, I sense you have regained enough of the essence of this realm to continue your quest.
I encountered a ninja specter named Scorpion from whom I absorbed much rage.
Well done. You may leave the Netherrealm.
Thank you, Damashi. I do not wish to remain another moment longer.
These are actually voices talking backwards, saying really random things. Played forward to make it sound demonic. But there's the treasure chest with the glitch of you open the treasure chest and you slide off to the side. But yeah, it's a good mode. Just takes way too long to do. Then we got Puzzle Combat, which is Mortal Kombat Tetris. Very well done in my opinion, and good laugh for people that's not really into Mortal Kombat, but you want to play Mortal Kombat with them anyway.
Scorpion.
You basically just got coloured blocks, you rotate them around and match them up with the coloured Mortal Kombat logos.
Finish him.
And they've included fatalities in it as well. Like this one.
Fatality.
And you get super moves. This is Scorpion. It's not very effective, but you get varying different ones. And here's another fatality here on poor Baraka.
Fatality.
And then we've got chess combat. I didn't think I'd enjoy this, but actually I ended up with probably one of my favourite modes of the game. Takes a little bit of thought, more than just fighting, but more than strategy. It's that middle ground. A little bit of luck as well. But no, I think it's a good idea. I think they need to bring it back in the newer games. You get to pick all your pieces, your leaders, your pawns, your kings, queens, shifters. The green squares that I've just landed on there is a power square. Anyone that lands on them ends up with a health bonus every time they go into a fight. Which again just gives us another square to fight over. So yeah, there is a bit of strategy involved. There's a spell here to switch some characters down in front of Shao Kahn.
Exchanged.
Gives him a shortcut to an easy fight. Love some of the loading screens in this game. The artwork is unbelievable. So again, we just cut this match just to get it to the end. It's an automatic fatality as well, so you don't have to input anything. Jax's of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance fatality.
Checkmate. Player 2 takes the leader.
And with all that said and done, I suppose it's time to show the actual Mortal Kombat of this game. Traditional ladder. Just pick your player. Rise the ranks. You win, you progress, you lose, you restart. Let's go with a bit of Baraka. You, but on a good day. Matsunaga, the boss of this one. This one's very in between Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, so the setup is very Armageddon, but the ladder's very Deadly Alliance. And so you get a few interactables in here. When you're fighting around, you can bash people through bits and pieces, you can knock them off of the edge. You can stage fatality mid-fight, which is kind of cool, kind of annoying. That'll be the end of that one. This is the stage interaction. That's Liu Kang being taken off from one part of the stage to another. And this is a Harakiri, where your opponents kill themselves rather than giving you a chance to kill them.
Harakiri.
Here we have Unaga, the big bad boss of Mortal Kombat Unchained and Deception. And there goes Unaga, the big bad boss of Unchained and Deception. And that'll about wrap it up for this one. So enjoy the ending, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.
Baraka assumed that the treacherous Mileena had given her armies a powerful magic. They fought with savage brutality, but he could not stop their advance. He vowed that Mileena would pay for her betrayal. Baraka's warriors brought word that she had agreed to meet with him in an ancient lair, but Baraka was no fool. He sent another in his place. Baraka's scouts reported that the Earthrealm warrior Sub-Zero was near. He allowed his remaining militia to deal with him and set off alone to ambush Mileena. He knew by the scent of Tarkatan blood on her clothes that she had already killed the one he had sent to meet her. But her sense of smell was not as keen as a true Tarkata's. She was unaware of Baraka's presence. He barked her name, and when she turned to face him, he tore her apart.